2, 3, 4. What's up, gang? Richie, Six String Fun. Thanks for stopping by. Going to get into another rockin' Springsteen song. Not really. This is one that, unless you're kind of really into the band and into Springsteen and into the deep cuts, you're not going to know this one. But hopefully I can introduce you to it. Not only the song Magic, but the album Magic, which solid album. I really enjoyed this album. Thought the tour was really good too. I feel like after this album, a lot of things started changing, for a lot of different reasons. So I really like this album. Definitely like a sleeper. As far as the catalog goes, this is up there with some of the other ones. So we're gonna get into Magic. Standard tuning, got the capo on the 4th fret. So I'm gonna be calling out the chord shapes. For the most part. So I know that this is actually a C sharp minor. If I was playing the full bar chord, but we're gonna go with just the basic open shapes here. Considering that we're gonna call the 4th string the nut basically with the capo on the fret on the fingerboard right there. So we'll get into it. The chord shapes are very straightforward: A minor shape, C shape, G shape. There's a walk down. You got an F in there, and we can kind of find different ways around the F if you don't like playing the bar chords. And I think those are most of the chords. Well, of course, we'll hit the other ones if there's any others in there as we go along. But we'll get into it. Magic by Springsteen. Bruce Springsteen. We'll go from there. All right, folks. Let's get into it. All right, gang. So this is going to come in on the A minor shape. Now, I'm just playing it the way that I play it as far as picking the notes. To sit here and give you each, I don't want to. I kind of make things my own because I want to be able to play them. And if I want to play them out, I make them my own. Just kind of add a little, my little, Richie Flip flair to it. We'll call it that, right? So, so coming in on the A minor, and the notes are arpeggiated off this chord. Very Tom Joad-like, if you're familiar with that song. Except it's I believe Joad was a half step lower. So the intro itself, we're just hanging on this A minor shape. Alright, and then the vocals will come in on the verse. I gotta oops. And what we're doing here is we're breaking it up from an A minor shape for 2 measures to a C shape for 2 measures. And that'll repeat, that line will repeat twice. And then you'll hear the first change in the verse. We're going to go from that progression to a G, to 2 measures, to the A minor for 2 measures. Alright, that's only one line for that progression. And then we go to the turnaround. C to, look, it's a B note, it's a B bass note here. It's probably just an inversion of G. So it's going to be a... And I tend to really keep my finger on that high E string just to kind of give it some... Again, I'm making it my own there. So that turnaround is going to be C. Move that bass line down to the B, but still kind of keeping that G, C flavor to it, to the A minor shape. And that's all going to repeat. Go right to the second. I think it goes right to the second. Well, the chorus is going to be, this is what will be. And that's kind of the tag to the verse. So you're kind of getting it all into one big group of chords there, basically. So the verse will be, change. Na, 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 na. This is what will be. This is what will be. All right, that's going to repeat. So that's your verse, chorus combo right there. That'll repeat, and then we kind of get into the break, and it's really the same thing we've been doing. It's just an instrumental for the most part. It's all the same, right? We're just playing the same progression over and over. This is what will be. And again, C shape. Walk that bass line down a fret to the A minor. All right, now we get to, I guess, the bridge. This is where it changes up. We got an F chord in here, which is always fun if you don't like bar chords. So it'll be, if I could play it. All right, so it's F. And I'll show you what I'm doing here if it makes it easier. So we'll go F to the A minor, each for 2 measures, F, another 2 measures, and then 1 for C shape, 1 for G shape. All right, so let's tackle that part of it first. If you don't like playing the bar chords, what I can have you do is play the C shape, and then switch it up to that F shape using everything but the 2 E strings. But just make sure you're muting everything. All right, so it's. That's without the bar chord. With the bar chord. All right, and then from there we're going to the end of the bridge, which we've already pretty much played for the most part. A minor shape, 2 measures. C shape for 2 measures. Walking. Definitely not one you're going to get people up on the dance floor for if you're in a band, but it's kind of just a cool one to play. It's fun if you can sing it. It's one of those things if you're doing like a solo acoustic thing, duo, and you've got a group of Springsteen fanatics there, you can pull this one out and they would actually appreciate it. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Comments below as usual. Stick around for the summer. I got a lot going on, I think. A lot of cool stuff coming, I think, for the summer that we're going to enjoy. If not, as usual, I will hear about it in the comments. I welcome them. We'll see you down the road, folks. Later.